Hello, everybody. It is now time for part number 5 of the DVD collection. We're going to go through this entire wall. Not in this part. We're just going to go through the top 2 rows. And one of my puppers, he was excited when I came home. Just a little scratch. A little love scratch. But yeah, let's go through, because I know you guys love these. We have a 4-movie set here. This comes with Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, The French Connection, The Hustler, and MASH. But I'm a Cheerleader. Butterflies Are Free. This is a pretty decent movie from like the 70s or the 60s. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, The Adventure Begins. That's pretty fun. By Breakage, an anthology from the Criterion Collection. Byzantium. Cabin Boy. Cabin Fever. I'm not the biggest fan of Cabin Fever, but it has been a while since I've seen it. Cachet, Hidden. Caddyshack 2. I have the first one on Blu-ray. This one is pretty bad. Cadence. Cadet Kelly. Cadillac Man. Caesar and Otto's Deadly Xmas. Calendar Girl Murders. Cam to Cam. Cameron's Closet. Camouflage. This also comes with Bruno, not the Sacha Baron Cohen one. Starstruck and the Almost Perfect Bank Robbery. Camp. I have this because I believe this is signed by someone. Yes. Denise, the Love of My Life, and it's autographed by somebody. That's a professional signature, so I'm assuming it's from somebody who worked on the movie. So that's really cool. Campfire Tales. Canadian Bacon. Candyland. Candy Stripers. Cannibal Holocaust. I have never seen this, and I've been waiting for the right time to. Cannibal the Musical. I also haven't seen that. Cannonball Run 2. I do have the first one. It's called The Cannonball Run. This is terrible. This is really hard to get through. Can't Buy Me Love. Double feature of Can't Hardly Wait and The New Guy. Can't Hardly Wait is great. I do have that on Blu-ray. The New Guy is not very good. Can You Ever Forgive Me? Really, really good movie. Capitalism, A Love Story. Captain Corelli's Mandolin. The original Cape Fear with Gregory Peck. And then the remake of Cape Fear. Capital Punishment. Capone with Stallone. This is one of his first movies. It's really good, actually. I recommend that one. Capote. Captain Ron. Captivity. This was okay. I watched this a couple months ago, and it was just all right. Capturing the Freedmans, a very infuriating movie to watch, but I mean it's a good movie, but I mean I'll get into a whole dissertation on why it's infuriating. But I do recommend it. Career Opportunities. Carnage Park. Carlito's Way, Rise to Power. Haven't seen that yet. I love the original, though. Carnal Knowledge. Carney. Casanova. Casino Royale. This is the spoof they did in the 60s. Casper, classic. Casper, A Spirited Beginning, which is all right. I didn't mind that. And Casper Meets Wendy, which I like. That one I kind of grew up with. Cassandra's Dream. The original Castle Freak, I enjoyed that one. Castle in the Sky, haven't seen it. I know it's supposed to be a classic. Casualties of War. Catch-22. Catch Me If You Can. Catch That Kid. Cat People. Caught in the Crossfire. Caveman. CB4, the movie. This is a very funny movie. I do prefer, because I think it came out the same year as Fear of a Black Hat, and they're both kind of the same type of movie. I prefer Fear of a Black Hat, but CB4 is a lot of fun, too. Cello. Cellular. Celtic Pride. I wasn't a fan of this. Cemetery Junction. Center Stage, and the sequel, Center Stage, Turn It Up. Chain of Command. Chain of Fools. Oh, another Chain of Command. I'm sorry, I had that all switched up. This one is Chain of Command with Michael Dudikoff. It is officially rated R for terrorist violence and plentiful language. A 4-film set here of Chain Reaction, which I haven't seen, Entrapment, which I haven't seen, Phone Booth, which is really good, and Swim Fan, which is awesome. I love Swim Fan. Camilitary, Sounds Like Revenge. I love Chamillionaire. I think he's a really underrated rapper. Double feature of Chances Are and Only You. Chances Are is really good. I haven't seen Only You. Chances Are has After All by Cher and Peter Cetera, and I love Peter Cetera. Changing Lanes. Chaos. Chaplin. Chappelle Show Season 1. Season 2. And The Lost Episodes. That is the complete series. It's one of my all-time favorite shows. Charlie's Angels and Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. Those are a lot of fun. Charlie Wilson's War. Charlotte's Web. Really, really good. Chasing Ghosts. Chasing Liberty. Jaws. Cheaper by the Dozen. Haven't seen that yet. Or actually, no, excuse me. I'm looking at the next title. I have seen that. That's really good. Cheaper by the Dozen, the remake, and then Cheaper by the Dozen 2, which are both very fun. I grew up with those. This I haven't seen. Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke. Cherry Crush. Cheyenne, the complete first season. It's the complete series, so there you go. Chicken Little, pretty good. Chicken Run, fantastic. The sequel is also really good, too, but I like the first one a little bit more. Children of the Corn 2, The Final Sacrifice. That's why I have that. I don't think it's been released by itself. I could be wrong. Children of the Corn 3, Urban Harvest. Those are pretty decent. Children of the Corn 4, The Gathering. That one's all right. Children of the Corn 5, Fields of Terror. It's not very good. Children of the Corn 666, Isaac's Return. That's okay. Children of the Corn Genesis. That's also okay. Children of the Corn Revelation. That's also pretty decent. And Children of the Corn Runaway. That's also okay. Yeah, Children of the Corn movies, I mean, they're not fantastic, but they're also not the worst things in the world. We have a children's film collection, excuse me, from Echo Bridge. This comes with the Willies, which is primarily why I kept this. The Impossible Elephant, The Power Within, Earth Minus Zero, Bigfoot, Little Bigfoot 2, Easy Money, and Treasure Hunters. Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. Children of Men. I will watch this in about 2 years when it's 2027. Chill. I haven't watched this yet. Chillerama. I haven't seen this yet either. This is an anthology movie. It's supposed to be really good. Chill, The Killing Games. This is all right, but I am happy I own it because it stars some of our local friends. Roger Connors. I know Kinsley and Rob are in this as well. Rob Yeager. Yeah, not the best movie, but it's also not the worst. Chili Dogs. This also comes with Rescue from Gilligan's Island, Smother, Mooch Goes to Hollywood, and Dream a Little Dream 2, which is the whole reason why I picked that up. Chinese Coffee. Chinese Zodiac. Chocolat. Chocolate Sunday's Comedy Show live on the Sunset Strip. Choices the Movie. I love 3-6 Mafia. Chomps. Chop Kick Panda. This also comes with 3 other ripoffs. What's Up, Tappy Toes, and Puss in Boots. Furry Tail? Yeah. Those don't look familiar at all. Christie's Revenge. Chrome Skull, Laid to Rest 2. I need the first one. I see this one all the time, but I need the first one. Christina's House. I've seen this. This is terrible. I wouldn't recommend that at all. Christine. This I would recommend. It's really, really good. 2 Chuck Norris triple features. This one comes with his TV movies, The President's Man, A Line in the Sand, and Logan's War, Bound by Honor. Those are pretty decent. And then the triple threat, Missing in Action 2, The Beginning. Both of those I have on Blu-ray, but I did not have Braddock Missing in Action 3. Cinco de Mayo. Cinderella Man. Cinema Paradiso. This comes with both cuts of the movie. It comes with the new version and the original 1990 theatrical version. Haven't seen it, though. I'm just pointing it out as a fun fact. It gets a little loopy over here, guys. Cinemania. Circle of 8. They've been expecting you. Citizen Kane. It's a movie that I'm ashamed to say I have never seen. City by the Sea. City Hall. City of Angels. City of Ghosts. City of Industry. Civic Duty. The CKY trilogy. You get CKY 1, 2, and 3 plus the documentary. And CKY 4, the latest and greatest. The original Clash of the Titans. Don't be a wiener. Thank you. Class Act. Class Action. Clay Pigeons. Cleaner. Cleopatra. Clerks Uncensored. That's the complete animated series. That's a fun one. Click. Client 9, The Rise and Fall of Elliot Spitzer. Clifford, haven't seen this. I've heard very, very mixed things. Clint Eastwood double feature of A Fistful of Dollars and For a Few Dollars More. I was happy to find this because I have The Good and the Bad and the Ugly, and I was looking to not buy another copy of it and get the first 2. So there we go. Clock Stoppers. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. This comes with the theatrical cut, special edition cut, and the director's cut. Cloud 9. Clue, the movie, one of the greatest comedies, I think, ever. It's just so funny. It really is. See Me Dance. I have heard that this is really bad. That's why I got it. Coach Carter, great movie. Great soundtrack, too. I love that. Woo. Coal Miner's Daughter. Coca-Cola, The History of an American Icon. Cocaine Cowboys. Cocktail. Code 46. Codename The Cleaner. Speaking of Cleaner, I did see the Daisy Ridley movie Cleaner on Friday. Highly recommend that. That was really good. Cold-Blooded Killers. You're watching, these are 10 episodes from the Investigator series. Cold Creek Manor. Cold Fire. New Cops, A New Drug, and A New Way to Die. Cold in July. Cold Mountain. Cold Souls. Cold Steel. Cold War. College. College Road Trip. That's not too bad. I enjoyed that one. Collision. Collision Course, a buddy cop movie with Jay Leno and Pat Morita. Color of Night. It's an okay movie. Columbus Day. Come Back to the Five and Dime, Jimmy Dean, Jimmy Dean. This one I want to watch. This is a Robert Altman movie. Then we have Comedy Central roasts. So we have Comedy Central Roast of Bob Saget, Dennis Leary, Flavor Flav, Pamela Anderson. This one makes me crack up laughing. When B. Arthur does like her reading of Pam's book, I thought it was really, really great. And William Shatner. Comic Book the Movie. Compliance, really, really good. The unrated extended cut of Con Air. I do have the movie on Blu-ray, but the Blu-ray is only the theatrical cut. This is the extended cut. Conan O'Brien Can't Stop. Condemned. Coneheads. Then we have some confessions. Confessions of an American Girl. Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. Confessions of a Shopaholic. Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. And Confessions of a Thug. Confidence. The Con Men 4 action movie pack from Mill Creek. This comes with Thick as Thieves, The Rundown, Catch a Fire, and Body Count. Connor's War. Conspiracy. Conspiracy Theory. Contact. Contract Killer. Control. Control Factor. Coolie High. Cool Hand Luke. Cool Runnings. Double feature of Cop and a Half and Cop and a Half New Recruit. I enjoy Cop and a Half. I know it's ridiculous, but I like it. The sequel, surprisingly, is really entertaining. I didn't mind that one at all. Cop Rock, the complete series. If you haven't seen this, you absolutely must. It is one of the most inventively entertaining, stupid TV shows ever. This is a crime procedural show that's also a musical. And it's really, really interesting. I would recommend this profusely. Then we have some Cops DVDs. We have the 20th Anniversary Edition, Shots Fired, Too Hot for TV, Volumes 1 and 2, and Wildest Chases. Corky Romano, Corman's World, Exploits of a Hollywood Rebel. May he rest in peace. I haven't seen that yet, though. Corner Office, that's pretty decent. Karina. Corrupt with Ice-T and Silk the Shocker. Courageous. Cover Up. Covert 1, The Hades Factor. This was okay. It's kind of like a mini-series, I think. They just edited it all into one long movie. I watched this like right as we were in quarantine for COVID, and it is about like a virus that unleashes throughout the earth. Cowbells. Coyote Ugly, the theatrical cut, and then the unrated cut. Coyote Ugly is a pretty good movie. This pisses me off. Cracker Jack 3. And the reason why it pisses me off is because the first two movies, as far as my knowledge goes, have never been released to DVD. Cracker Jack with Thomas Ian Griffith, and the second one is called Hostage Train with Judge Reinhold. I don't know why the hell they haven't done that. I hope somebody tells me I'm wrong. And they're like, no, a boutique label released those on Blu-ray, and I will order those so fast, dude. Cradle Will Rock. Crank Yankers Season 1. Season 2, Volume 1. And Season 2, Volume 2. Really, really funny show. Just celebrities prank calling people, and it's like acted out with puppets. Although they released like a lot of calls in like audio CD version, so they're just as funny if you just listen to them. Really, really good. Crash and Burn. Crazy Beautiful. Crazy Love. Crazy White Boys. Homegrown Degenerate Humor. All right, yeah. I don't really know if I can show the back of this. There's no nudity or anything on here, but it does say, if you're not easily offended and like crazy shit, then this DVD is for you. So there you go. Creature with Klaus Kinski. Creature with Creature. I didn't care for that one. Creed Live. I like me some Creed. Who doesn't love Creed? Cries and Whispers. I haven't seen this yet, but it's from Criterion, so I trust it'll be pretty good. Crime Scene with Maxim model Amber Smith. Crime Spree. Crime Story. This is not that good. Crimson Tide, the unrated extended cut. Croc. Crocodile Dundee 2, and Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles. Haven't seen any of those. I should watch those. Cross. Crossover. Crossroads. Cruel Intentions 2 and Cruel Intentions 3. I do have the first one, and the first one is the only one I've seen. And the first one's a classic. The first one's on Blu-ray. Cruising. Crumb, very fascinating documentary. I would highly recommend that. Crybaby. Cry Wolf. Cult classic set. This comes with 20 weirdo movies. I got this because it has stuff like, where are they at? Reefer Madness is on here. Terror of Tiny Town. Weird ass shit in here. Curious George. I've surprisingly never seen this. I should get around to watching that. Cursed. Pretty decent, although this is like a very neutered version. I know it says unrated, but read up behind the history of this movie and you'll understand what I mean. Curse of the Zodiac. Cutaway with Dennis Rodman. Cutthroat Island. Cyborg 2. Haven't seen this. I do have the first one on Blu-ray, and I like the first one. Cypher. Daddy Day Camp. I don't think I've seen this all the way through, but I have seen multiple times and love Daddy Daycare. I love that one. I grew up with that one. The Hip Hop Witch. Very hard to find parody movie. I haven't watched it yet, though. Daltrey Calhoun. Damon Wayans, Still Standing. And we're going to finish up part 5 here with season 1 of Dance Moms. I don't know how I stumbled on that back in 2011 or 2012, but that was trash TV that I got hooked on really fucking quick. That's it for part 5. Gone on a little bit here, so I hope you guys enjoy. Part 6 will cover the next 2 rows, so roughly about the same, little over 20 minutes. I will see you guys, and thank you so much for tuning in.